Okay, so we're gonna work on the 1600 a little bit today. We got some parts and I'll run you through it real quick. I've got our little tool cart, which is getting to be a disaster quickly. We have, these are actually not even the right, oh they are, the Bremy band spark plug wires. These are some of the only ones you could actually buy for this. You could buy some Denso, these, or something else, and that was kind of the only options you really had. So you're pretty limited on it. The next thing we have in for that car is a fuel pump, but this is the wrong fuel pump. Order the right fuel pump, so that one has to be sent back. That's a straight. This one takes the different style. Well, you can't even see it, but where the lines coming out are different. The one I need comes at the top, so we already got that coming. We got our spark plugs in for this car. See if I could do it one-handed here. Some good old NGKs for that. Some real ones. Had to look for a while to find real ones. Then on this is our hot spark ignition pickup for inside the distributor. And this removes the points, and you put this little optical eye in there, and it comes with all the little wires, and you hook it up. It should be pretty simple. And do that. I think that's pretty much all for the 1600 at the very minute. Then we have this, which is the Vanos Line for the M5. And this baby was about $200 freaking dollars. Holy crap, right? But I'm pretty sure this is what's causing our Vanos codes. I believe it goes like this. Has a banjo fitting on the bottom. It's got a cover on it. And this goes to the top. It feeds the Vanos pump. Feeds the Vanos units from the Vanos pump. And so forth. And the M5, you see we're double stacking them here now. Had storms last night and today, so keep everything inside. Like I said, tires getting put on Monday. Everything's gonna be here Monday except for the rod bearings. The guy still has not shipped them. I am super not happy with that. So that might be a problem. So what we're gonna do, put you on the tripod here today. We're gonna get the 1600 up and going. And hopefully this probably is not gonna fix our stalling problem, but it is gonna make it run a lot smoother and be a lot easier to start from a cold start. And then Tuesday or Wednesday, the correct pump should be in here. And at that point in time, hopefully we could drive this damn thing. That's kind of the goal, get it running and driving so we could head cam drive it. You guys see firsthand experience what it's like to drive a 1968 BMW 1602. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and pop this off. And I was just reading on this ignition module that you can't have any more than 14 volts. We don't have that because we checked that early on when it's running. So that's good. Has a no more than a 3 ohm coil. Using a 12 volt system. And I guess it's a factory coil. I don't know if it says or what. Doesn't really say. Let's go ahead and pop the cap first. I'm just gonna set that down off to the side and then just kind of look at things in here. That looks to be a ground strap, and we're gonna have to pull this module out. We got one screw in there. Let's look at the new one to start with. There's the module. It's got a couple different spacers and a couple different terminals in there. And that's the whole kit. So let's see. I'll zoom it out just a little smidge there so you can see what's happening here. So this is gonna have to pass through that case, and I hope we don't have to pull the distributor out to get this, because I don't really want to do that, which wouldn't be that big a deal if needed to be. But it looks like that very well could be what we're gonna have to do. That's got a pinch collar on it. What we have to do is make sure that that's facing straight back when we drop it back in. The last thing we want to do is take all this crap out and not be able to put it back in time. So let me do this. To start with, let me grab, looks like it was 2 10 wrenches to loosen the pinch bolt up. And then I think what we'll do is just take a picture of this. It's only a 4-cylinder, there's only 4 different positions that go in. Take a picture of this with the phone. Well, I mean, it's pointing pretty much exactly straight back. So we have some reference point to reference it to. And we're probably gonna have to pull that out, because I don't really see. Okay, so it's the next day. The video got kind of messed up because, well, once again, we don't have the right stuff. So here's the distributor, here's the situation. Let me pull this thing around here. We're just gonna give you, I'm gonna show you. So, Jesus Christ. So here's the piece, the new piece, the electronic eyes, you might say. And here's the old template. You can see that one hole there does not match to that hole. It's just like totally different. So I emailed the company and asked them, I took a picture of that, and then they said they can't find a module to fit that. You want me to take a picture of the insides, took a picture of all that, a picture of the points. So the old 1600, it seems like everything I buy for that thing is impossible to get. Like everything's a little bit different from year to year. We got to send this fuel pump back tomorrow, because that's all different. On and on and on. So hopefully he could find me the right piece for that, and there's that. So that's on standstill. We just pulled the tires off. Look at the tires off the M5, because tomorrow we're getting the new ones put on. So the brakes, they look worse than what they are. We're just living in there. It has a little bit of a lip on the outside. You can see that's where it had rust on it. It's not actually grooved, and I haven't driven enough to rub the rust off of it. You can see a little bit down inside there. The brakes are pretty much totally gone. You can see the size of this. The size of the caliper is massive. It's bigger than most Brembo stuff. So yeah, we're gonna have to pull these struts out of here, but we might as well do that at the same time as we pull the subframe, because then this will all be open anyway. We'll just drop those out, put the new ones in. And the rears, you notice the discs are the same size as the front. And these are the same way. They have a little more rust on these that haven't been driven as much. It looks like it's grooved, but it's not. It's got a little bit of a lip on the outside, and that's it. But I think on this one, I might be able to slip this strut out of here. I might have to take this upward control arm off, and it looks like probably we need to replace that. Usually that's the first thing to go, usually that's the only thing to go bad on the rear of these cars. So we'll probably just go ahead and do that today, pull that off there, and if that's bad, while we're waiting on other stuff, we'll go and order a set of those. Usually they're pretty cheap, and do all that. That way when we go to align this thing in the rear and set the camber, it's not all jacked up. That's what we don't want. We want to set this thing up so it's straight. So in a straight line, you have the most traction. We did that to the E39, and that made a world of difference on that car as far as traction. Obviously, if you have them tilted in at the top like that, like the factory has, maybe it'll handle better in a corner, maybe it won't. But I found everyday driving straight up and down is by far the best. So we'll go ahead and do that, get all that done. I really want to start pulling the subframe out, but I'm a little bit scared to do that just yet. Just in case this guy doesn't ship this crap. He should have shipped it 4 days ago. and he hasn't shipped it yet. It really pisses me off. Just in case I can't get the right bearings, I don't want to have this thing apart stuck on the lift, because with this virus thing going around, we just don't know, right? But I think there's enough sellers on eBay and other places I should be able to lock some in if this guy sketches out on me. I don't know, but my plan is to pull the thrust arm off up here, the lower control arm off up there. We got to take the tie rods off. Hopefully that comes off all right. If not, we'll get new ones. I mean, you know, it's whatever at this point. The sway bar link, which is down the bottom, and hopefully that allows us to unhook the power steering, the rack and pinion, the engine mounts, and that whole piece should drop out. Now, we have our oil drain situation coming here. Should be here tomorrow. I've seen a lot of guys are using that adjustable oil drain pan to hold up the subframe while they unbolted it. As much as I want to jump in this today and just start doing it all, I gotta just be a little bit patient or I'm not gonna have the right stuff here to do with. We can also do the back today, no problem. So I'll probably get started on that. I don't think you guys are really gonna care to see too much of me doing that. So we'll swap them out, but if we run any problems, it'll be in the next video. And we're getting there. We're getting there. It's just a long procedure. There we go, some light. As you can see. So that's the way it is, especially right now when we order stuff, people's out of stock and they don't have it, or they're not there to ship it, or on and on and on. It's bad enough to start with. Now Amazon's totally down for everything but food and cleaning supplies. So any car parts aren't shipping even out of Amazon until April 22nd. So it's kind of a bad deal. I'm not the only person struggling with this. This is real common. I'm just glad we're getting the tires put on. That's the biggest thing. Could not be happier with that. And I did find a big mat to go under this thing too. So it was 8'6" by 22 foot, and it was rubber, and it was like 280 bucks, but that would be awesome in here. That would go all the way out to the front, like right here. Keep her floor looking nice a lot longer, I think. So maybe we'll get that, maybe we won't, who really knows. So yeah, really that's gonna be it. Kind of a dead end video. Sometimes they're working on cars, just kind of the way it is. But that's the update on the M5, that's the update on the 1600. We'll see you soon. Have a good day.